My name is Michael Flowers.
And I'm Erica Beatty.
And this poem is called Monster. Gangsters. Gangsters breathe death into the streets. Feverishly they perform feats, making Wall Street businessmen look like chickens with their heads cut off, really not knowing if they were better off eating from the broth.
Or the soup of the primordial grind.
Hustling up nickels and dimes, sawbucks, fins, dubs.
Wash, rinse, repeat. We'll be just fine.
The art of hustling doesn't come easy to a gangster's rhyme, but in his mind, there's an algorithm.
A process justifiably unjust, but just in case your mothers are listening, it's justifiable only for the justification of the justified, unjustly accusing. Just saying.
All right.
Like flocks of sheep and devour minds, for these things your soul has been sold. Canned goods.
Bold is a dope dealer pushing poison. Poise is his aim and his choosing target. Gangster dreams, living where gangsters fiend for the instant gratification of cocaine schemes. Shuffling, hustling, rapping, trapping, moving and grooving to the tune of poverty.
In between the mink sheets, reaching for sovereignty from 47th to 13th. The monster hides in the points of the stars.
And it's this delusional illusion that's got minds warped with wasted puffs of smoke.
Thinking death is not a reality for them, only him.
But it's this messed up duality that's got them living life as a double negative.
Less the positive.
That's got them repping rest in pieces.
Everything seemingly wonderful, like making a quick buck and having a quick... Practicing the Wild West version of justice, a student of deception of vengeance.
No patience.
It happens in an instant, instantaneously suffices the mind of its drive to strive for anything less than pleasant.
And let's talk about their number one claim to fame.
The colors and street corner cousins.
A parade of faded dreams silently trying to express the repress, the repression, barrels and fists screaming.
Voices stifled by ignorant processions of black hoodies, sagging jeans.
Ain't nobody want to see y'all booties.
Walking around, twisting and contorting their fingers.
Playing, nagging, bragging, playing imaginary patty cake.
Something that can only be described as a dialect of sign language. A complex dance of their hands, hoping someone joins in to shake up. G's up, throw the D's up, LKs, BDs, foes get geeked up. What if they all threw peace up instead?
Perpetual existence, the cycle in which they fall prey to. The slave to. Reverberation of violence echoing from generation to generation, vibrations humming through blocks and alleyways, excuses anyways, with no vision for better days.
In the moment, they fire shots that send distress signals to the future in vain, standing their chance to break free from a depraved indifference. The simple deliverance from a predicament may not be found in the experiment of the streets.
By the bangers that divide and hide, claiming to be married to her, but what man can stand and confess his love?
When the only time they kiss and hug is at a crime scene. Face down in a pool of your own blood, cut down by your brother, wishing for warm embrace of your mother. But it goes deeper.
Your family begins to mourn and carry thoughts of vengeance, and just then it resets as they lament, to augment the already distressing situation.
Little brothers taking sides, already making decisions about a war that's not theirs.
That's now theirs.
Distorted thoughts become frightening realities and emotional betrayal.
Now what you think you see clearly is actually tinted by poo-stained colored glasses, and now their dreams are put aside for what they think is temporarily.
This is only temporary.
His initiation is brutal, by other boys dressed in their alternate egos to cover up fears and insecurities.
I can get out. It ain't nothing. I just need to handle my business.
But getting out, it isn't as simple as they think.
It's an uphill battle going down.
Headed nowhere particularly lovely.
Especially when all your homies are either dead or in jail.
Or are being absorbed into a lifestyle that has robbed them at all facets.
Caskets and strife, the gun and the knife. This enigma so clearly stated is filled with peril. And I ask you why.
Why is it this way? To say,
that's just how it is
a diss on reality and a casualty of ignorance.
The monster.
All right.